If you read the headlines, you may expect that soaring inflation, interest rate hikes and shattering confidence in the economy is impacting homes under the hammer right across the country. CEO from the agency, Matt Lahood, spoke with me earlier.
Well, very interesting. They're continuing to fade the results. This time last year, we were seeing 80%. Long weekend even, which we thought was reasonably low last weekend, around 60. We're just touched under 60% today in the Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane and Canberra markets. Adelaide seems to be defying. But that's where we're at. Yeah, definitely come off. Interest rates are having an effect.
Now, is it more of a buyer's market, Matt?
Well, look, Sam, with the buyer's market, usually we sort of, anything over 60% is probably still a seller's market, but I'd definitely say it's on its way to a buyer's market. Usually when supply exceeds demand, that's when we call it a buyer's market. So getting down to the 50s, I think, that hammer's switching hands to the buyers from the auctioneers in the next couple of months by the looks of things with winter as well.
Now, there is talk about property prices dropping by as much as 30%. What's your outlook for the coming weeks and months?
Very good question, Sam. Look, in the last sort of 2 years, you would have had to be a magician or have a crystal ball or something alongside that to pick what was going to happen. None of us picked the post or, boom of COVID, but look, I think it's already come off 10 to 15% from my experience over the last 30 years, and I watch it every week. I'm out there in the market. So I think, look, I know the major banks are talking 30%, but I think we're slowly declining. Definitely, the interest rates continuing to go up are going to have an impact on people's borrowing capacity. So the more they keep going up, obviously their buying capacity is going to reduce. So potentially we could see, the market come back as much as that. I think 20%, keeping in mind that it went up to 30 and 40% in some parts of Australia. So it had to come back. It was just way overheated.
And Matt, are there any areas that you're aware of or properties that are immune to this fall in confidence?
Oh, I think it's all going to be the whole of Australia is going to see a bit of a turn down, definitely. Look, the properties, for example, 3 weeks ago we just broke a record in Coogee Beach in Sydney. We sold a house for 13 plus million. So look, there's still very unusual results happening here and there, but I would say any properties that are situated near infrastructure, beachside, parkside, harbour side, that type of property, universities, etc., they're always going to be probably a little bit less immune. Transport's another big thing with the light rail and trains, going to be immune from the market dropping. The rates drop probably slightly less than properties that don't have many additional features to offer.
Now, Matt, you were in Perth in WA this week. What are the trends in Western Australia?
Oh, Sam, Perth, beautiful place. I just absolutely love the market there, and I know you're a big supporter. Look, the trends there, because as you know, it's not a big auction market there, but days on market, I spent the whole week with the team there, and I was out and about looking at some properties, and liveability and affordability, I think it's one of the best places in the country, seriously, what your money can buy there and things. And also too, just the accessibility, the lifestyle, and the way everything's run. It's just a beautiful place. I just feel that market's going to be very resilient to the rest of the country because it's still very affordable, and their market hasn't slowed down. I had a number of my agents were very busy during the week, and I just think there's been a lot of people moving from the East Coast over there because they're moving with work, and they're looking at what the lifestyle brings. So I think Perth's one to watch in the next coming couple of 6 to 12 months for sure.
Matt Lahood, CEO from the agency, thanks so much for your time this Saturday.
Pleasure, Sam. Thanks again, and nice to see you.